Hello everyone, it's time for another story that you voted for. This story is called A Ghost Wrapped in Flesh. Subscribe for more stories, and comment the word spooky if you liked this one. What happens when we die? That's the age-old question, isn't it? Well, since I'm dead, and I have been for some time now, I figured I'd give you nice people a decent description, so that you can be prepared for when it happens to you. See, the truth is, all people, at least human beings, are essentially ghosts wrapped in flesh. Our ghosts rest inside our soft and squishy cocoon until they're old enough to hatch, and then we age up a little, grab some calories and sunlight, and start the whole process over again. It's disgusting, really. The amount of ooze and goo and rancid body fluids that are excreted from a body before its ghost is shot out into the next phase of life. It's just ghastly, to put it plainly. I certainly wasn't a fan of it the first time I died, but then again, I've gone through this a time or two, so I know what I'm talking about. I'm dead right now, as you know, but it wasn't always that way. In my previous life, I was an accountant. Before that, a carpenter. Go back far enough, and I've worked every job, tried every food, been to every city, state, or country you could possibly think of. And to top it all off, I've even been to the moon. It's a hard thing to be a ghost, and to remember being one is even harder. The worst part is the waiting, you know? When you're stuck there all alone in the darkness of your confined space, you can't move, can't speak, your voice is stuck in the back of your throat, and you can barely breathe as what it seems like will be your ultimately death sneaks closer and closer until it's so close you can smell it. The silence rings in your ears and your heartbeat pauses between beats. This is it. This is the end. Your life is over as something plunges deep into your blood and pours out in hot rivers of undiscovered potential. The steam rises around you as your blood is much hotter than the ice-cold liquid oxygen around you. The smell is putrid, and finally, you're gone. You expect that to be the end of your torture, but it isn't. It's only the beginning, as suddenly a blinding white heat hits your face, and you're knocked for a loop as you spit out slimy mucus and gasp for a breath of air. Suddenly you hear yourself screaming, but that's not your voice. You hear muffled voices around you, and suddenly hands are touching you everywhere. They grab and slap and poke and prod, as if to see if you're really dead. Then they wrap you in a hot cloth and throw you into the embrace of someone else new. This person seems familiar, and for a moment, you feel calm. But then you realize you have to do it all over again. You have to live life all over again. Maybe you'll get it right this time, but happy birthday, right? Truthfully, I don't think anyone is ready to die, but some of us are more ready than others. This last time, I didn't even scream when I was wrapped up by the hands. They thought I was double dead, actually. It's not common for ghosts to pop out entirely still and quiet. They start to wonder what's wrong with you if you don't kick and scream a little bit. But as is life, not everyone gets it right on the first or even second time. I certainly didn't. But I know what to do now, so when I die, I just kick back and watch the show. That's about what you can expect to happen when you do finally die someday. Your ghost falls out of one flesh and into another. It's kind of creepy, actually. Like, think about it. You never really know what's going on inside someone else's head, but in theory, you've been everyone and everything, or are going to be them someday. Your ghost is going to fall out of you when you do finally die. It's pretty scary, so try and keep it together. But when it happens, just sit back and enjoy the ride. You can't stop it, and the fear and pain are inevitable. There's nothing you can really do to escape your own ghost, and your flesh will age and decay every time you get a new one. So sit back, enjoy the haunting, and who knows, maybe you'll remember too someday. After all, it'd be nice to have someone to share this with, because for now, I'm all alone in this big wide universe, and unfortunately, I'm not very good company. I'm just a ghost wrapped in flesh for now, and who knows what actually happens when we die anyways.